So let's start with the scrunchie base. We'll begin by making a slip knot. To do that, make an X with your yarn and hold the center tightly. Then bring the back loop over and pull it through the working yarn to create a knot. Now insert your hook into the loop and gently tighten it. Just make sure it's not too tight. You still want your hook to move comfortably. Now we are going to chain 75. To make a chain, yarn over and pull the yarn through the loop. Like this, that's one chain. Again yarn over and pull through. Yarn over and pull through. Just keep repeating the same process until you made all the 75 chains, and I'll meet you at the end. Once you have finished all your chains, join them together with a slip stitch to form a ring. Before joining, make sure your chain is untwisted. Now you are gonna insert your hook into the first chain and do a slip stitch. Next chain 2. Now we'll start making double crochets. To make a double crochet, yarn over first. Insert your hook into the stitch. Yarn over and pull up a loop. You will now have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through the first 2 loops. Then yarn over again and pull through the remaining 2 loops. That's 1 double crochet. Continue making 1 double crochet in each stitch around and you will have total of 75 double crochets. I'm making my final double crochet now. To finish this row, we'll join it with a slip stitch into the starting chain. This will give us a nice neat join before moving on to the next row. Now we are going to chain 1 to start the next row. I also like to place a stitch marker here to keep track of the beginning of my round. It's completely optional, but I find it really helpful, especially when working multiple rows. From here, we'll keep repeating the same process, making 1 double crochet in each stitch around, and don't forget to chain 1 after completing a row. I'm making a total of 8 rows for this scrunchie, but feel free to adjust the number of rows depending on the size you would like. If you would like a fuller scrunchie, you can simply add a few more rows. For reference, the larger trick I showed earlier was made with 10 rows, while this one has 8 rows. I'm now finishing up my last row here. Once you are done with your last row, you're gonna do a slip stitch here and chain 1 and put your stitch marker. Once you are done, your scrunchie base should look something like this. Now it's time to turn this into a scrunchie. Turn inside out and fold it like this. Place the rubber band inside and fold the crocheted piece in half around it. We'll join both sides together using single crochets. To make a single crochet, insert your hook through both layers. Yarn over and pull up a loop. You'll now have 2 loops on your hook. Yarn over again and pull through the both loops. That's 1 single crochet. Make sure you're going through both layers as you crochet so everything stays nice and secure. Continue making single crochets all the way around until the opening is completely closed. Once you reach the end, remove the stitch marker and slip stitch here to finish everything off and fasten off your yarn. Now take your scissor and cut the yarn and weave in ends. And just like that, our scrunchie base is complete and we are ready to start making the chick details. Now let's make the eyes. We'll start with a magic ring. To make a magic ring, wrap the yarn around 2 fingers to create a loop. Then insert your hook under the first strand of yarn and pull the second strand through. Remove the loop from your fingers and chain 1 to secure the ring. Then we are going to make 6 single crochets into the ring. So here I am making my first single crochet. After making my first single crochet, I am going to place a stitch marker here. This will help us keep track of the beginning of the round. Now let's continue. 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. That completes our first round. Now gently pull the yarn tail to close the magic ring. I'm just joining here it with one more single crochet before moving on to the next round. Before starting the next round, I am going to move my stitch marker to the single crochet we just used to join. Now pull the yarn tail tightly to close the center of the magic ring. For round 2, we'll be making increases all the way around. Since our joining single crochet already counts as a stitch, we'll only making 1 single crochet in that same stitch. After that, make 2 single crochet in each stitch around. Don't forget to count your stitches as you go. By the end of this round, you should have a total of 12 stitches. Now I am just doing my last single crochet here for joining and I just put my stitch marker. Now let's move on to round 3. The first single crochet we make after joining actually counts as an increase. After that, we'll do 1 single crochet in the next stitch. And then 1 increase in the next stitch. An increase is just a 2 single crochet in 1 stitch. Here we will do 1 more single crochet. And now we will do 1 single crochet in the next stitch. And we just repeat this pattern throughout the round. By the end of this round, we will have a total of 18 stitches. And just do a single crochet here to end this round. And don't forget to put your stitch marker after each round. Now let's move on to round 4. Just like before, we'll start by making 1 single crochet in the same stitch where we join. This counts as our first increase. After that, make 2 single crochets in next 2 stitches. Then make 1 increase in the next stitch. Repeat this pattern all the way around until the round is complete. By the end of round 4, you should have a total of 24 stitches. For round 5 and 6, we'll simply make 1 single crochet in each stitch around. That means you'll be making 24 single crochets in each round with no increases. So I just finished round 5 and 6. Now let's move on to round 7. The single crochet we used to join already counts as a stitch, so we'll move straight to the next stitch and make 1 single crochet. Next we'll make a decrease. To do a decrease, insert your hook into the front loop of the first stitch, then into the front loop of the next stitch, yarn over and pull through both loops, then yarn over again and pull through the remaining 2 loops on your hook. After that, work 2 single crochets followed by 1 decrease. Repeat this pattern all the way around until the round is complete. By the end of the round 7, you should have a total of 18 stitches. Give the yarn tail a gentle pull to secure everything, then weave it in to keep your work neat. Now go ahead and make one more eye using the same pattern. I've already made mine, so I'll skip ahead to attach the eyes. I am using fabric glue, but you can also sew them on if you prefer. Just place them where you like them on the scrunchie and secure them in place. Now let's make the beak. We'll start with the magic ring and 6 single crochets. I have already shown how to do that in the eye section, so I'll speed through this part. Once you're finished making 6 single crochets, gently pull the yarn tail and make a single crochet to join. And just place your stitch marker here. Next, make 2 double crochets in each of the first 2 stitches. Insert first 2 double crochets in the stitch where we did single crochet to join. 1 and 2. In the next stitch, do 2 more double crochet. Then make a slip stitch into the third stitch. Again make 2 double crochets in each of the next 2 stitches. Make another slip stitch. Then finish with a slip stitch to join everything together. Cut the yarn and weave in the ends. To attach the beak, I am using fabric glue, but feel free to use whatever method you prefer. You can glue it on, sew it on, or attach it however you are most comfortable. Now let's make the legs. We'll start with the magic ring and make 4 single crochets into the center. After making your first single crochet, place the stitch marker and do 3 more single crochet into the magic ring. Once you are done making 4 single crochet into the magic ring, pull the yarn tail and make a single crochet to join the round. Chain 2. Now skip the first chain and make one single crochet into the second chain from the hook. Then make a slip stitch into the next stitch. Chain 2 again. Skip the first chain, make one single crochet into the second chain from the hook. Then make a slip stitch into the next stitch. Repeat the same steps one more time to make the third toe. Finally, make a slip stitch into the next stitch and chain 1. For the last chain, I am picking up the center yarn tail along with the working yarn and chaining with both strands to secure it. I am attaching the leg like this, as you can see, but feel free to attach yours however you prefer. Now go ahead and make the second leg the same way, then attach it, leaving around 5 to 8 stitches between both legs. I have attached both of the legs and now I'm just placing the black eyes. I like to place them a little closer together because it gives the chick a cute goofy look. And just like that, our cute crochet chick scrunchie is complete. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more crochet tutorials. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Happy crocheting!